Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video might be seen and shared. Celine Driver once again bringing you another unboxing and review of a watch that is mine. And what a tale it was to get this watch. I have reviewed this watch previously, so I won't spend a lot of time on this watch in terms of review. I got loaned this same watch, not this particular watch, but the same line from my friend John. It is a Hammerhead Generation 3. This is one of the 3 limited edition hammerheads that were released. The tantalum and the crystallized titanium being the other 2. This one is the 3rd one. This is the Damascus. As you can see, oops, upside down, sorry. This is the Damascus watch, as you can see. Now, briefly, what Damascus is, it's an ancient metal forming technique. It produces this kind of wood grain type pattern by basically taking the metal, in this case steel, and folding it and twisting it and pounding it under high temperature. And the resulting metal has these striations in them, tiger stripes, wood grain, whatever you wish to call it, that is very beautiful and unique to each watch. So even though this is serial number 27 out of 100 of these watches produced, this pattern is unique and it's not repeated on any of the other 99 watches. You can see on the back it's a standard Hammerhead Gen 3 case back, signed crown. This does not have the standard FKM strap or the standard buckle. I am the 3rd owner of this watch. The first owner evidently has or kept the strap and added this Damascus, third-party Damascus pin buckle, which I think is gorgeous and matches the case. I mean, look, you can see it matches the case very nicely. I bought this watch from the second owner, a very nice gentleman named Anthony Morey. I think it's pronounced Morey. It's Moree, Morey. He is on Facebook in the Timekeepers, Zelos Timekeepers group. And he made me aware of the fact that he bought this watch and decided after a very short time that he decided to sell the watch because I had made it known that I was looking to add this watch and complete the set of the 3 limited edition Hammerhead Gen 3s. And that sale, now, first of all, dealing with Anthony was an absolute pleasure. Very quick to answer messages. Great guy to work with. Honest, open. If you're buying or selling from Anthony Morey, feel absolutely confident in doing so. Pro tip, don't ask him to use PayPal. He won't do it after this one. In brief, what happened was he had access to PayPal, but that's not the method he prefers. The 2 methods he likes, I don't use. But I'm considering it strongly after this transaction. But he agreed to use PayPal. I sent him the money, and I made the mistake. Ultimately, the fault with this was mostly mine. I made the mistake of doing a PayPal friends and family, but putting in a comment that says, for HH3 Damascus. And that blew everything up. Evidently, the word Damascus is a flagged word to PayPal because Damascus happens to be the capital of Syria. And Syria, as we all know, is a hotbed of, shall we say, not really good humanitarian activities. I'll leave it at that. So evidently putting that word in the comment area flagged the transaction and restricted it. And I thought it was something to do with my bank account, so instead of just leaving it lie, I also tried to do a second transaction using PayPal credit, and that got flagged. And after dealing with PayPal actually wasn't that bad. I got someone on the phone. They on multiple occasions. They worked with me. They found out ultimately what the problem was. But by then, I had shipped the money to Anthony by other means. And I said, look, just cancel the 2 transactions. And after a couple more phone calls and a little bit of this and a little bit of that, the transactions were canceled. My PayPal credit balance is 0. The money that was removed from my bank account has been put back in my banking account. It took about 3 or 4 days to get it all straightened out, but ultimately I have the money back that I shouldn't have paid. Anthony got his money. I got my watch. And big lesson learned. It was an adventure and a half, but Anthony maintained good humor through the whole thing. I tried to maintain good humor through the whole thing. I was frustrated, but ultimately I got the watch I wanted. He got paid. Everything else was okay. And this is a beautiful watch. Not only is the case and the bezel and the insert beautiful, but the meteorite dial is just absolutely stunning. It's a beautiful, beautiful watch. And I'm glad I hung with it and completed the set and completed the transaction. It is a beautiful watch. It is a 44 millimeter case. It's a standard 3rd gen Hammerhead. 44 millimeter case, 22 millimeter width on the lug, 48 millimeter on the tip to tip, 15 millimeter thick, sapphire crystal, as you can see, 300 meter water resistance, and it's all powered by an NH35 movement. I'm going to give you a wrist shot here. And I love the fact that this has, now I'm going to work with Elshin at some point and try and get the standard FKM strap back. I'll probably have to buy it from Elshin, that's fine. So that I have a stock watch. And you can see the watch came with this brown leather strap that somebody added on, and somebody also added on this NATO strap, which I don't even know why I'm keeping the bloody thing. I'm never going to put a NATO strap on, but I'm going to leave it there, I don't know why. But on my 7¼ inch wrist, this watch fits beautifully. Right now I have it on a Rishi rubber silicone strap that I've been buying from Amazon. You can see that Damascus pin buckle is beautifully done. Interesting on this one is it's a screw-in. It's like a removable link. There's a screw on this end, and it just screws into the other end right there. It's a very tight fit, and it really feels good. On my 7¼ inch wrist, it rides across the wrist very nicely. And I love the unique touch of the add-on Damascus buckle. Gives this watch a little bit of extra flair. I wish I could tell you where it came from. I'll try and find out and put it in the description if I do find out. But they're out there. I mean, they're easy enough to find. Beautifully done watch. So I have now a great limited edition Zelos Hammerhead Damascus with a great story behind it. And I made a new friend. I really appreciate Anthony sticking with the transaction and not bailing on it. And I obviously made it known that I wanted the watch very badly, and he stuck with the transaction even after it went absolutely south. That was all my fault, so I take 100% responsibility. Lesson learned, and still have a great watch at the end of the whole thing and a great story. So I hope you found this video to be entertaining, informative, useful. I found the whole thing entertaining myself. If you did, please click that thumbs up button for me. That does help with the YouTube search algorithms and brings people to the channel, so it does help. So I would be grateful if you would click that thumbs up for me. Comments, questions, suggestions down below. I do read them all. I do respond to them all. However, if you are going to try and troll me, or you are going to leave links to bad places on the internet, I will simply delete those comments and I will block the commenter. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you found my channel. I hope you will take the opportunity to entertain yourself with many, many videos that I have. If you're not new to the channel, but you haven't yet clicked the subscribe button, please do so. If you're new to the channel, please do so. Don't forget to click the bell icon as well, so that when I upload new videos or I do a live stream, you will be alerted. As I always say at the end of my videos, it is a crazy old world out there. It's not getting any less crazy. So please be safe out there. Be careful. Stay well. See you soon.